So hello, Dana, and thank you again for agreeing to this interview with me today.
Absolutely. Happy to be here.
Awesome. So I think we're going to jump right in for the sake of your time and our viewers. I know they'll be very interested in knowing a little bit more about the Back to Work 50 Plus program. But before we do that, I would like to ask a little bit more about your educational background and your career with Houston Community College.
Sure. So I have a bachelor's degree in business management. However, I came to HCC with background in both business and education. I worked for over 13 years, including in the primary classroom, as well as in the secondary arena with administration and career and technical education.
Right.
In addition to that, I have experience in the corporate and as well as the nonprofit management world. I began my career at HCC, and I actually currently hold the position of program manager for community learning, where we offer engaging opportunities throughout the communities that surround our HCC campuses. So I was thrilled that my area was chosen to take the lead in implementing this brand new partnership with the AARP Foundation, and that was back in 2018.
That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Dana, our participants are excited by Back to Work 50 Plus, and this project is perfectly suited for the more seasoned job seeker. Can you tell us a little bit more about the origin of Back to Work 50 Plus and how it came to be in partnership with Houston Community College?
Sure. So the AARP Foundation developed Back to Work 50 Plus for individuals who were previously employed with moderate incomes, and they're now looking to get back into the workforce again.
Right.
Some may have an educational background or outdated computer skills that present barriers to new employment. So the Back to Work 50 Plus program focuses on participants ages 50 to 64 that are not currently eligible for other programs, maybe due to their income. But the AARP Foundation also collaborates with the community colleges and other organizations all around the United States to facilitate the program in the local area, the local needs area. The program at the time had their closest offering was over 150 miles away from our area. So, so that being said, the two organizations wanted to bring this amazing opportunity to the greater Houston area and, to offer the opportunity to senior citizens right here in our own backyard.
That just makes so much sense to me. When you said 150 miles, that I went into a spasm right there.
Yeah, we need something closer.
Absolutely. Mercy. Our participants are always so impressed with the workbook that is used during the coaching program. And I noticed, I think this is one of the coolest things, the chapters are not called chapters, they're called strategies. Can you tell our viewers exactly what are the 7 strategies?
Sure. So the 7 SMART strategies is actually what the entire program is designed around. The workbook focuses on those, and obviously we do too. The first strategy is to target your job search. The second strategy is create your personal marketing tools to impress employers. Third, conquer the job application and interview process. The fourth strategy is get new work experience. The fifth is to meet people who know people. And strategy 6 is connect with organizations that find job candidates for employers. And finally, that last strategy is to take time to focus on yourself. Throughout the workshop, we provide tips and tricks and employer insight on all 7 of these strategies. And then beyond that, for those participants who want to commit to the coaching, we continue to focus on these same 7 strategies, but we're able to take a deeper dive into each. We're able to offer individualized and small group assistance and coaching with every one of these 7 strategies.
Exactly, exactly. I especially like the last strategy because quite often when we as job seekers go out and look for work, we tend to forget a little bit about the total package ourselves. And I like the fact that that is not left out, it's a part of the 7 strategies. So Dana, I am honored to say that both myself and Carolyn Kennard, fellow regional team member, were chosen to partner and facilitate with you on this project. We're thrilled to be a part of it. My question to you is, what made you decide to reach out to Workforce Solutions and ask for a partnership?
Well, if you don't already know, HCC has amazing, excellent resources along these lines for our students. However, beyond that, we were looking to offer a dedicated, ongoing support for this particular group of participants.
Right.
Someone that is accessible throughout our area at any time going forward. Other thing is, of course, mentioned before, this is a national program, but part of this national program is the local piece. We were looking to partner with local workforce and provide information to our participants. When it comes to subject matter experts, I look straight to you all, the local to find out the local Gulf Coast area where the jobs are. So, actually, Frida, this brings me to a question for you.
Whoa, okay.
From a trainer's perspective, what are your thoughts regarding this partnership?
Wow. Well, first and foremost, I've said this before to you 1,000 times. I'm honored to be a part of it, simply because there's not many stones that are left unturned. I know that when you and I are working together, I always look forward to our early morning huddles, even before the participants arrive. We talk about strategies. We talk about how to make that day flow based on our numbers and our attendance piece. I'm not sure if it's just that or the debrief at the end of the coaching day, which is the end of the job search skills training day, where we talk about maybe what could have gone better, how we can improve it for the next day, catching each other up. Your opportunities that you offer to the customer to go in and test their basic computer knowledge, that just adds so much value and makes it so much more customer focused. Because as we both know, Dana, this is the 50+ job seeker, that's a very no-nonsense group. And they need to know that they're getting value when they give up their time. Wow, Dana, that was a great question. Thank you for that. That was great. We know that we're in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic. And I do want to ask, how are the classes being adjusted and accommodated for the customers due to that situation?
Sure. Just like everyone around us has had to do, we've had to move online. We've had to go virtual, unfortunately. We do miss our in-person, but it's worked out really well. We now, when a participant enrolls, instead of waiting to go in person to the workshop to receive their workbook and their other goodies, instead, the AARP Foundation immediately mails that information to them. So that they have it, they're ready to follow along, they're ready to go during the online workshop. Beyond that, of course, we still offer the coaching. So for those participants who commit to our coaching cohort, we continue that online. We offer virtual workshops with the opportunity for interaction, for feedback. So so far, it's worked out really well.
Okay. Yeah, I have noticed that. So if I were a participant right now, I'd have a couple of questions for you, Dana. First and foremost, is there a charge for these services? Are there some sort of prerequisites or requirements up front? And then last but not least, when is the next session scheduled to begin?
Perfect. All great questions. So as far as a charge, No, thanks to our partnership with the AARP Foundation, this program is offered completely free of charge. Only requirement is meeting our target audience, which is 50 plus, as well as seeking new employment.
Right.
And then as far as our next workshop, it is scheduled for September 28th.
Okay.
So get ready to enroll now and to be with us.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. And you need to know, Dana, that there will be an accompanying blog that will go along with the video. And I will refer our job seekers to definitely the phone number as well as the link to register if they are so interested. We're hoping that they register for both the workshops, which is more like an orientation, and the cohort coaching classes, which are very, very similar to job search skills training. Sounds good. Sounds really good. Thank you so much for giving us of your time and your expertise. I really, really appreciate it. And I know our audience will appreciate it as well. To our job seekers, 50 plus, and our fellow bloggers, I am going to say thank you so much for joining us today. And on behalf of Workforce Solutions, I'm Regional Facilitator Frida Carmouche. Please be well. Thank you.
Thank you.